Uh, this is why I was telling Ob I don't care for fights as a player. What I like is the role play aspect
Hmm.
because the amount of times where I start something, like I was trying to role play with what's his name, the Goblin, that was like the bard. Ob cut in and interrupted it. Like the amount of times where there's something that I should very clearly be doing, like anytime it involves like picking a lock,
Yeah.
Ob runs in and immediately starts trying to do something. And then when I was trying to talk to what's his name, to Balak, like I was going to like straight up just reveal like my character's motive, everything, and I didn't get a chance because it got broken up into three sections because Ob interrupted it once, and then Elizabeth interrupted it once.
Yeah. And that last session was pretty much Oz and Elizabeth just
Yeah.
yapping up a storm the whole time. Even when like Elizabeth didn't have any like worthwhile questions, she just kept asking and asking and asking. I'm like, yo, bro.
Hmm.
And then Oz was over here. Oz was trying to pick a fight the whole time. He's trying to pick a fight, trying to
Exactly.
find a reason to fight him. And I'm over here like, yo, relax the whole time, right? But here's
But
my problem. Right?
like I said, I
Here's my
didn't
problem.
have a problem with the way he played. He is playing into his character. I will always respect that. RP always takes over for me, right? Like that is the number one thing.
Mm.
What I had a problem with, why I started getting tight towards the end of the night, was when he said, he was just like, "Oh, I was right. Fuck all of you," and that's what pissed me off. It wasn't even the "I was right" part. It was just the "fuck all of you" part.
What do you say
Because
about
if
me
you
for?
paid attention to my character, you would know my character has not tried to fight at a single time, except like the fucking rats. Because Gumby knows I'm a loot goblin, and my character is a loot goblin.
Yeah.
Like one of the
But look,
character
right?
flaws is I will always try to prioritize stealing over anything else. But if you paid attention to my character, you would know when we fought the fucking Cobalt Queen, the first thing I did was go into a
All
room and
right,
tell
the
Chopper, "Yo,
Boundless,
get the fuck
the
over here."
Retros, and finally, the Jet Setters.
And then when my turn actually came up, what did I do? I looted. I killed one. I called one Cobalt broke.
In
He
Quick
died
Cash, it's all about the
after I
grand
nat
prize.
won the
The
fucking
team that gathers enough
rapier
cash
strike
first
on him
will
twice.
seal the win.
Right you are, Scotty. Time to
And I
On
take
called him
part
guard,
broke.
in
Roki, on
meeting this
guard.
thrilling cash
Yeah.
quest.
And then outside of that, the only things I did afterward in that entire thing was I
The
healed
Boundless
Ix
breakthrough, opening
once,
Vault 1.
and I
Hmm.
just continued to loot.
Yeah.
Like, if you paid attention, it's canon that my character does not want to fight if he doesn't have to, and he will not
Oh
fight.
yeah. We know that for sure.
Yeah,
At least I know that. I don't question that. Like I'm
because
like
every
anytime
combat,
I see you just minding your business, bro. I'm like, okay.
The Boundless got hold of a cash box.
because
But look,
with
right?
Elizabeth,
I
the
understand
first
your
thing that
character.
happened,
Really come out
like,
swinging
I
this
found
time.
the
Mm-hmm.
Elizabeth thing funny more than anything,
Hold on to your result bucket hats.
where
Brought to you
I
by
was like, when I was talking to the rats, and I'm like, "Oh, he said don't go in there,"
Hilarious.
and Elizabeth just
We've hit
looks
the
at me
brakes
and
to save
immediately just
those
starts
for the
walking in.
showstopper.
That was funny.
a big jump for the Boundless. They are starting the match's first cash out.
Like, I had no issue with that.
I don't like.
Because even then, I didn't want to fight.
Uh,
Like, I was still at the top of the edge, like the thing, and then I'm like, okay, well,
The
Chopper's
Jet
staying out
Setters are
here,
re-engaging.
and I'm the
mm.
only one with healing spells, so let me just go.
Here, look, right? If we're just straight role playing, right?
Mhm.
Then I feel like all of us should realize that what Av just did, he could do again. This nigga went over there to, and he literally woke up, had a nightmare, woke up, woke up and chose violence. Walked over to the guy and said, "Nah, I'm gonna kill you." Like, hello? To the big bad evil, the boss? You went up to him alone? Me
My thing
personally, I
is,
would have let his ass go. But
the
because
only thing I had a
I, we as
complaint,
like, all right, I'm gonna go help them. But me personally, I was like so down to just chill with Gray in the room and just go to sleep.
yeah,
Go right
like
back to
the only
sleep.
thing I had a complaint with when it came to that was I was like, bro, you consulted no one. You literally in character, got up in the middle of the night, not trying to be quiet, woke everybody up, and just ran out there.
Yes. And they went to assault the dude off of suspicion of him doing evil.
And, like, I started getting annoyed when I was trying to talk to the guy, have like a little heart to heart, right?
Yeah.
And he's over here instigating him.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. And he's trying to instigate the guy while I'm having this heart to heart.
Yeah.
Because he was just like, oh, have you ever worked on anything for 20 plus years? Gray is like 21, 22. I can't remember off the top of my
Yeah.
head.
I'm not gonna lie. That was
Since Gray has been bored in the fucking thing, he's a tiefling. So one, he deals with racism. That's why he hasn't been adopted.
Yeah.
And two, he's just been stealing shit just to make sure people in his orphanage don't have to go down the same path he does. So I'm
Yeah.
like, oh, have you ever done anything for 20 years? And I'm like, I said yes, expecting something else to come out of it. And then I just hear, but what you're doing is wrong.
Wait. Yeah, like hello? I was literally trying to pick a fight that whole time. And in my honest opinion, this dude is ready to kill anything at any moment. Is he
Yeah,
not playing
like-
a murder hobo? Is that not what a murder?
Literally, that's what I've been saying. Because I've been thinking that. I didn't say it out loud, though. Because you remember
Yeah.
when we won the guy with the riddles?
Yeah.
Like behind the web, he was like, oh, he's just like, you run into like the web seemed to be like made out of metal, sparks fly off, and he's just like, I keep stabbing at them. I'm like, bro, relax.
Bro,
It's like, it's an NPC. Let
This
us
guy-
talk to the dude.
he's playing like he's a liability. And if I were to go off straight role play, nothing else, my character's a soldier. He cannot have liabilities in that area. He would probably kill him or just straight up like kick him out of the party. It's like, yo, what are you doing? This dude is like punch first and ask questions later. Like, hello?
It's not even ask
No.
questions later. It's just punch, punch,
It-
punch
it-
first
it's
and
just
punch again.
Like, bro, we could have gotten information. It could have been a little bit of information from those goblins. You know what I'm saying? But we could have at least like or ran up, grappled them, cover their mouths, and then like tie them up or something like that, and then like question them real quick on like what's going on, this, that, and the third. And we kind of got like at least a little bit more information, and then we probably would have, because they wouldn't have known that Dern didn't like us, because the other goblin didn't know Dern didn't like us.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying? So it would like no problems would have been had at all. And I'm actually like happy that Gumby didn't role play the guard out, because like let's be honest here, the guard definitely saw him like try to swing his sword, and he definitely heard that too. Like, let's be for real here.
Yeah.
But he just decided not to role play that and just ignore it, which is whatever. Thank goodness, because we would have progressed. Because of him, again, someone doing dumb shit. But like, then again, I feel like we could have negotiated it with Bala.
Mhm.
We got the ring. He is not a combative person. He just wants to do what he what this
Lumpy
thing is.
literally said, like, someone got like a really high insight check on him, and he
Yeah.
literally said he will. It's like he
was all
doesn't want to
check out
fight. He
that
will
check.
avoid it at all costs, but he will if he needs to defend himself.
Yes. Yeah.
Which is why Gray was able to just walk up to him, sit right next to him, and all he did was
and
just
just
kind of
chill.
side-eye me.
Yeah, and then just you shook his hand. Like
Yeah.
what? Handshake.
Like he even like let Gray know on some insight, like, hey, look a little harder next time you go back to the fucking orphanage. Like, he was very helpful.
And it's the problem, right? We didn't want to fight him. Ob did, and Daniel over table wanted to stop the ritual. The only way to stop the ritual is by fighting it. So technically, he wanted to fight him too. So I'm like, okay, in character, we should be like, Ob shouldn't just want to just straight up throw hands with him off rip. He should understand that the players, I mean the other party members don't want to fight him, so he can't just go all gun ho. Because that's literally what happened with Meepo. We were all Meepo's allies. When we sided with Dern, you know, Meepo wasn't like he's still a friend of ours, kind of sorta. But if he gets in our way, we're gonna have to like try and kill him, just cause. But we didn't. But Meepo, you know, he was chilling until Dern like put an axe in him because Dern didn't know. He literally didn't know any better. And then Kanyo healed him, which is cool. And it would have been chill after that. But you know what happened? Elizabeth tried scaling the damn dragon in front of him. Meepo goes to swing and defend, blows him up, bro. Meepo dies. And now Dern doesn't trust us, and now we get kicked down the well.
I still don't know why she did that. Like, honestly. That didn't make
it's
any
the same
sense
reason
at all.
why It's the same reason why Ob went to fight Barlock. They're so like they want to do one thing, and then they're gonna try and get that one thing done no matter what. She wanted Meepo dead. Hey, real. EJ wanted Meepo dead. He wanted them dead. Ob wanted Barlock dead. He did everything he could to justify his reasoning to kill him. And now we're in the belly of the beast. Look, even if the ritual succeeded and something else came through that was even worse than what we got to deal with now, it would have been better for us because we would have said, "Hey, where is your magical stuff so we can get up out of here when the ritual completes, so we can just get the stuff that you won't be needing anymore, and let's leave. We got the ring. We're gonna have some new magical items to fight whoever else comes through. We out of here. We don't even gotta stay for the ritual for the most part." But no, bro, want to have a bad dream, and now he wants to fight the dude. Great, bro. It's great. It doesn't make sense. And even if you say, "Oh, well, if you didn't give him the watch," well, first off, this wouldn't have been a problem in the first place, and I probably could have got that watch regardless after the ritual, or like right before the ritual goes off. Could have got that watch back. So like, this whole thing. If we're going off a straight roleplay, which kind of what I want to do with Sukuna, because I like now I'm seeing the nonsense that's going on, bro. I'm like, all right.
No, cause I'm not gonna lie.
This is what's happening. All right, bet.
I did want to play like a fucking. After that, I'm like, all right. So we just being straight murder hobos. I wanted to just be straight up just an evil character.
It's like, yo, like I played this character. I didn't put that much effort into this character because I just wanted to actually play something without putting that much thought into it, like my other ones. So I just picked the fighter. It's easy. It's easy as hell. Fighter, he has a pretty cool story that I can build off of whenever I feel like. Damn, and he's a pretty good guy. Like he doesn't want to like just straight up kill people without a reason, but if he has to, then he's gonna do it. I'm being put in situations constantly where I'm suffering the consequences of other people's decisions.
Yeah.
Poor decisions. They're not even good ones.
Like from Gray's perspective, Gray got sent down here by the church, right?
Yeah.
And basically he finished the inscription, whatever, Ix is born, right? From Gray's perspective, since he's from an orphanage and he doesn't have like any actual education, he thinks he gave birth to Ix.
Yeah.
So that's why Ix already has his trust. He doesn't trust literally anyone else, pretty much, except the people who have like either helped him by like shielding him from something, or just did him a solid, like Elizabeth has. Like he doesn't like. You have to remember, from his perspective, he came down here. He didn't know why he was down here. He found out very quickly, and then 8 niggas rolled up on him.
Like, hey, hello. Hey, who are you?
And then from there, he's just like, okay, well, I'm gonna just follow them around because they seem to know where they're going. so I can get the fuck out of here and go back to my normal life.
Mhm.
Then Gray notices, oh shit, I'm staying with these people and I'm constantly getting dragged into fights I don't want to be a part of.
Bro, like the amount of things we could have gotten from bro. He was
Because
about
like
to
I,
retire. He was literally gonna retire after that.
yeah, because like I said, bro, Gray or not Gray, like the party as a whole, since Gray has joined, has been
Yeah,
walk around, fight, walk around, fight, walk around, fight. It
100%.
hasn't, there hasn't really been a chance for downtime to talk or anything.
Remember?
And since I'm playing a character that doesn't trust people, I need to RP with people for him to change.
Mm-hmm.
Mhm.
And like I've been very
No,
fucking.
come here.
That's why I was getting tight because fucking Kyle was always like, "Oh, Gray liability, Gray liability." Bro, I have literally done nothing bad and or good. I've healed a few people when they were really low, and I've
Empress, come here.
justified it, even though I wasn't going
Empress,
to
come
at
here.
first. I've justified it
Come here.
by saying
Come here.
Gray wants to keep
Come here.
his meat shields alive. And it's like Bardic, like Bardic inspiration has been hitting
No, 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 no,
surprisingly.
no, no. Mhm.
And so
My
I've
bad.
literally done when I absolutely needed to everything in my power to keep people alive.
My bad if I didn't get my point across. I don't really care about you doing your character. Just the outward perception of other people looking at it, right? Chopper has no issues with Gravik, bro. At all. I don't care if you steal. It has nothing to do with me.
I don't think it's your character that has the problems. I think you that has the problems. Also,
Literally.
It is a
you
little
were
bit
the one
it
that
is a little
wanted
bit of
that.
annoying, but it's whatever, bro.
Yeah.
Whoa!
Because
Who's
in what way has Gray have genuinely been a liability where he has done
Nothing.
something detrimental outside of reaching into someone's pocket,
And
which happened one time,
he
and
got
Gray
punished for it.
by himself dealt with the consequences.
to some people, you not
Oh
taking
nah,
action during combat,
gonna be
you
loud
not
as
taking action
hell
during
if you
combat
turn
could be
that down.
seen as that. Am I loud?
No. It's
Huh?
not
What
you,
happened?
it's me.
No,
It's not you, it's me.
you're not loud.
I had him turned on.
Empress, come on.
I had him turned up.
Yeah, I'm gonna work on the map.
All right, it's 6 p.m., bro. We gotta
Gotcha.
get in on this.
It's the first of the month.
Hold up. Is it gonna load? Oh my god, it's loading.
Oh wait, yo, Gumby.
Yo, hop on stream, Jen. Hop on the stream.
Can you explain to me why you don't think that Ob is a murder hobo?
Because there was plenty of reason and indicators why fighting him was the right choice.
I'm no, we're talking
Like,
about just in general.
well,
I
yes,
have a wish,
fighting Balak.
which
Well,
I'm
I
not
mean,
gonna
even the
use,
Balak thing is still
to
questionable.
invite me to
Like, what
have an
indicators?
D&D talk.
Him one-shotting the two goblins was questionable, but you guys are pretty deep into the.
I mean, Ob literally one-shotted 2 fucking goblins right before that.
That's what I was saying. Him one-shotting the two goblins was definitely a choice, but
What about the riddle guy?
to him he saw a guard that had his back to him.
Yeah,
Yeah, but I'm talking about like the excessive violence. Like
yeah,
you said,
like,
he couldn't get through the thing, and he goes, "I keep slashing at it."
like he's like,
That's
bro,
not insane.
like, bro, he's literally playing his character like a monkey, bro. And also, we were going to restrain him. I had a whole plan to try and get him, even if we didn't know what the spider
Yeah,
was.
like I remember you and Elizabeth were coming up with a plan,
Yes,
and
and
he
he just
says,
runs
"Oh,
in.
I don't care. I charge in."
Is this not murder ho like it's not precursor murder hobo activities? Predestined? And then he wants to say my honor and my moral code, brother man. Okay, what indicators gave him the right or the reasons that were justified enough to even attack Balak on his own? Wake up in the middle of the night and chose violence to attack, bro. It's like your girlfriend waking up and saying, "Oh, you cheated on me, bro," and now she has a knife at your throat.
No, the Balak thing made sense, but the two goblins and the riddle guy, I can see where you're coming from with that. Yeah.
And like my thing with Balak is him trying to instigate a fight while I'm trying to RP. Like I got interrupted. Like the thing I was trying to do in like one continuous thing. I got interrupted 3 times by him going, "Oh, what you're doing is wrong," and then he goes on a whole like tangent.
Okay, but how is the okay? So what justification do you have he try to fight Balak, or to try to fight with Balak? Because I see nothing other than nightmare. This is not enough, like reason at all.
That's what I'm talking about.
Well, the way I had it set up was meant to put doubts in your mind, and it was meant to put doubts in your mind as to whether or not he would succeed, or whether or not the cult was misleading him, or whether or not this, that, and the third. Like there was a bunch of things that I set up that would put like seeds of doubt. Him and Kaineo just picked up on those seeds more than everybody else did, I think. And also, I think a few of you were swayed because I could be wrong on this, but I feel like some of you just kind of fucked with Balak.
I didn't necessarily fuck with him, but also I didn't really like in character. Don't like I picked up on the thing. Like he had failed summoning circles up in other places, like all the failed experiments. Like,
You won't win
that's
just by
easy to
flailing
pick up.
around.
But
Yeah.
in character, Gray does not care unless it affects him or the people
Then
he
hurry
picks.
up and get serious.
So what happens when he
I
fails?
expect your best,
Not
Kakarot.
fails, sorry. What happens when something goes wrong, and then you didn't stop him from doing it?
Come at me with
He'll deal with
We
it.
did. We did.
In,
I mean,
in character, that shit fails, and then we have to fight like the big boogity boogity monster anyway. Gray will fight then, because then that's his life.
look, right? Balak will have to fight that and with his 2 friends. We don't have to
What's
fight that.
wrong? Scared you
It
We
to
didn't have to
seems
do
like-
anything. Could have did.
It seems like I'm hearing a lot of like proactive versus reactive.
And
I expect your best,
and you saying that
Kakarot.
and what that Kaineo and Hex picked up on the sign, brother man. What other than the failed experiment? What other signs could they have
Come
given?
on.
Maybe
I've seen you fight harder
maybe
than
not
this.
picked up on, but they decided to act on it.
Yes, because they acted on it without reason. They just said,
Time's
"Oh, what
up.
if he
I
fails,
need
bro?
to go.
Like, are we really gonna let this dragon get something?
Come on, Vegeta.
Like,
Yes.
what's going on
Not
here,
done already,
Like,
are ya?
dude,
bro?
I'm not
we
trusting
want-
that.
Whis wanted
We
to visit
literally
with
had
Bulma
in
again.
big bold letters
If I want him to
before
keep
when
training
we
me,
got
I
in
have
that
to
compound,
catch him
bro.
Before he runs off again.
Not to let that happen.
Man, no fair.
I wasn't gonna let.
some more,
I wasn't gonna let that happen regardless, bro. Whatever.
But for what reason would you not let that happen?
For a reason, I'm not trying to die for absolutely no reason, bro.
But we could have had an escape plan and we could get
Okay,
something
okay,
out of it as well.
okay,
We already
well,
had the-
okay, okay. Enlighten me. What would the escape plan be?
If anything, if I didn't.
No,
ask
no,
you
no,
to,
no,
hey,
no, no,
can
no.
we-
What's the escape plan?
I was gonna explain it here. You're gonna let me explain. You're gonna interrupt me again. Okay, thank you. If I did not ask him, hey, can we get some of your magic stuff after the ritual? Those treat things would have stopped us. Number one, and number two, we would have just gotten free passage out of the way because he didn't care and we got the ring already. That literally would have been it. We could just right there.
You don't know
But since
that.
I did ask him, we could just wait with you. And now you see what I mean, right? He goes off of suspicion. Off of, oh, you know he would have given us free passage. He didn't care. He did not give a shit.
The treants blocking your way was a big factor though, because that meant that there was no escape, and that whatever he summoned, you guys were gonna have to deal with.
Exactly.
Yes, but
I didn't
those
trust
but
that
we
at
don't.
all.
Yes, but we don't know if those tree ants. Yeah, but we don't know if those tree ants were there because I literally suggested, hey, after your ritual, can we get your equipment since you won't be needing it anymore? Like, are we forgetting that? Or we used to have selective memory?
I wasn't
That's not why
trusting
the
that.
trains were there.
Okay, that's why I said we didn't know. Now we know that. Well, now we know that that's not why they were there. But just off of that, they were just being super suspicious about this whole thing. Like
Do you have a
super
wish
suspicious.
you'd like to make?
They were there
Thanks,
because Balak
Dende.
couldn't have you
See
fucking
ya.
more shit up in the Citadel.
Who would you look at that?
Everybody's
Who
here.
would you look at that?
Cut, cut.
He didn't need it for the ritual. He didn't need it for the
I didn't
ritual.
burn down a tree.
Give me a war.
True,
Take
but
care
still,
I
out
don't really
there.
got
He-
fire spells.
he did not need it for the ritual. He's just keeping it
hey,
there so we didn't mess up anything else. Wow.
Yeah. Okay.
So what can that thing do?
I would say it was the
anyway?
group. I would say it was the group consensus.
Check it
to be
out.
honest.
I'm not trusting.
There was.
I
I
wasn't
don't
even
think
there.
there was. I don't think there was anybody at the time who spoke up and went, "We should not burn down these trees."
I was
Yeah, of course.
literally unconscious, bro.
I want to know what would happen.
Elizabeth,
Who's gonna be my
Brooke
next
said
opponent?
it's evil. So we said, all right, burn it down. That's really what happened,
to
but we
then?
didn't know.
How
Until
do I
Balak
open
actually
this
showed
story,
up
bro?
and we
What
met
the
him.
hell is this?
Catch you around, Zenny. Hey,
Yo, Jalen, you
It's
got
episode.
any clues?
It's a battle. It's episode battle.
Okay. This right here.
Let's take a peek, shall we, Lord Bear?
Me personally,
Thanks.
me,
That's
me personally,
kinda,
if I
that's
see
kinda
Ob do something like that again in character, then it's like, I'm just gonna like let him be and just watch him get his ass beat.
That's what I was trying to do.
I'm just gonna let him get his ass beat, bro, cause like, none that boggles my mind. If this was my campaign, he would have TPK'd us, bro. For like legit, it would have been over for
Okay,
us. Cause that was
let's do this thing.
this nigga wanted. He literally tried to find all the reasons to kill Balak. He wanted
There's
to fight him
plenty
so
of
bad.
legitimate reasons not to let him summon whatever he was going to summon. And them not letting us
All because of
leave
the
is
fear
a
of
pretty
death.
big indicator. I didn't. No.
Your only
You
reason
should join
was
us,
you don't want to die.
Kakarot.
That-
Think of
but,
the
like, what
battles
was
you'll
gonna kill you?
have.
You didn't know.
Isn't your
What?
Saiyan
Yeah,
blood
exactly.
boiling with excitement from the thought?
Unknown unknowns, bro.
Okay,
We don't know what we don't
but
know.
like I said,
But you can err
like
on
I
the
said,
side
we
of caution
shouldn't-
and believe that this guy that is a desperate person wouldn't try to just throw us somewhere if it required him bringing back his friends, bro. What if when he summoned...
he had all of his help.
Okay, man.
He didn't.
Shut up.
Even if we,
If you think I'd
even
ever
if
join
we
you,
didn't
then
go
you're
down
dumber than
into
you
the
look.
dungeons, he didn't require us
Hold
to
on,
beat
let me
him.
turn this down.
He didn't require us to beat him, so he didn't need us. He had everything he needed already.
So why did he lock us in there?
Because we kept destroying his shit.
He couldn't just give us a warning?
That was the warning.
Yeah, okay.
He doesn't care.
I don't trust Balak, bro.
You don't trust him for no reason.
I
There's no
can't
reason
help
for you
but
not to trust
wonder.
him.
That child
And I got a
behind
cool
you.
pinky out of it,
Is
but
that
I'm
your
probably gonna
son?
die in the belly in his house.
He's not.
Yeah,
Because
he'll be
he-
fine.
Yes, that
Oh,
boy
I-
indeed
You're not
has
going to
Saiyan
die.
blood. It's no use trying to hide it from me. I could see his tail
But,
from
I mean,
here.
So
I
what if
don't
he
know.
does?
I could die.
You know,
Could
perhaps
die,
you need a
but
little
the
time
odds
to
are pretty
decide.
low.
Coming up.
Unless I
I'll
go
just
down,
borrow your
you're
son
going to.
for a while so you can think over my offer.
Take one step closer to Gohan and I'll
So, like,
knock you out.
so Gumby.
Back off.
I got a question.
Ooh, excuse me. Wow.
Solar flare.
If Ob does that again, can I kill him?
Take this.
Can I-
What?
If Ob does that again, can I kill him? If he jeopardizes the whole, if he jeopardizes the team again off of suspicion without a reason, can I kill him?
How do you know it was jeopardized? What if he made the best possible decision?
Well, I could say what if he. Well, I could also say what if he did this and what if he did that. That still doesn't make like this like whole thing Like,
I
good
think
writing.
that with how much you guys are arguing back and forth, that at worst it was a controversial decision.
We're settling this right here and now.
Controversial is an understatement. We already went over his past behavior. If you did not roleplay that Riddle dude to like act like he didn't see what he just saw him trying to do,
No, he saw him trying to attack, but
yeah, but
he didn't go fuck.
okay. So what guard would allow him to come through after seeing him trying to attack him? That was all you. You decided to let us go through.
If you want your little
If you
brat
didn't do that,
returned
we wouldn't
safely,
progress because
Kakarot,
of him.
prove your Saiyan spirit. Eliminate 100 Earthlings
Correct.
and pile them here before I return in one
So
day.
he's done-
The guard knew it was
Sounds
the
about
guard knew it was basically
That's not
immortal.
Reddit's. It's Reddish.
I mean, the guard knew that
And let
the
me
barrier
be
behind
very
him was
clear
basically
about
impenetrable.
this.
So
If I come back and I don't
To him, it
see
was just- to
100
him, it was just a nuisance.
corpses, I
Yeah,
kill
but that's
the
not the point.
kid.
What guard would allow him to even like get through after answering some riddles after he just saw him try to kill him? Wouldn't any guard be like, "Yo, this guy's trying to kill me"? I'm gonna laugh at him and be
Especially
like,
since
"Yeah,
he was
nice try,
telling
buddy,"
us
and
to
just turn
go to
around.
like his leader too.
Like, yeah, like what? It's because you were gracious
Go hard!
as a DM to roleplay him like he just didn't care. If this was a 1-to-1 roleplay, bro, you would have not have let us gone through, and we had to try to find a different route somehow, some way. So that's one case of him doing fuckery. And then he fights Balak. And now
Because that's like the third time. Well, there were 3 times I can think of where people were making a plan, and he says, "I don't care. I want
Whatever
it."
you say.
And then
Goku,
tries to
watch
kill
your shit.
whatever's
Let me
there.
come with you. The three of us together could win.
Because there's the
Sorry,
guard,
Krillin,
there's
but
the
you've already been
goblins.
brought back to life by Shenron
I
once
mean,
before.
technically, you
so,
can count the
but don't-
last one.
Master
which he
Roshi's
did just get up in
Krillin.
the middle of the night,
Master
drag
Roshi,
all of us into a fight.
we better head out.
You bet. I should have.
okay.
All right, it's all or
Because
nothing
people
now.
were straight up like
Goku,
Elizabeth
wait!
and Cyrus were
Bulma,
making a plan,
Let's follow them.
and he literally said, "I don't care. I run it." And even
maybe that's the
while
reason why I can't just kill his character. Because he's quite literally the liability of the group, other than just being like the guy that's going to swing first when no questions asked. His character is literally just killing. He's just swinging. He asks no questions. He has no plan.
Oh,
Here's what I'll do.
Kakarot. I
There's gonna
thought
be
you'd at least
a
be
moment
smarter than
in game
this.
where you guys can talk
But
to
you
him.
have no idea.
You know, believe
You
it or
could do me a
not,
favor
battles
and
aren't
not,
just
like,
about
attack him
raw
personally.
strength.
And just talk to him about it in character, in game, and get all these worries out. Because there's gonna be time for you guys to talk, and this is gonna be
We'll
the same time
see
in which
how
your
long your
characters get to know each other.
strategicness keeps you alive.
If it continues to be a problem after that, then I'll see if I gotta do something about it. How's that sound?
I mean, even after that, when we were like, I started getting pissy after, which ended up with me blowing up that Kamio. But the McDonald's bag fell.
What did Kanyo
But,
say that made you say that, by the way?
Since I
I'm
first
sorry,
started
brother.
playing Kamio,
I was thinking about
pretty
my
much
offer,
every
and
time we
I've
talk about it, he
changed
goes
my
a liability.
mind. You'd probably just slow the
Yeah, my
rest of
character.
us down.
When I have actively done shit to keep
And
people
for
alive
betraying the Saiyan race, you...
and actually helped in fights, even though originally I wasn't going to fight at all.
Since
that's
you're
why I
going to
took-
be
'cause I came in,
eradicated
what was it,
anyway,
level 2?
let me share a little something with you. The two
And the first thing I
Saiyans I
took-
mentioned earlier,
Yeah, and the
They're
first thing I
even
took
more
was
powerful
invisibility. My
than
plan
me.
was to do what I did in the first fight, like that last fight. Just go invisible.
you could
And
train
swap.
yourself for a
And then wait for
lifetime
my
and
time
never
to
even
escape.
come close to their level.
But then I'm like, okay, that's kind of fucked up. So I have actually playing with the rats guy.
But since you were too stupid to heed my warning, you're not going to survive another day
Yeah,
anyhow.
with the rat in the tunnel where Chin got turned retarded. I did plan originally not to go in once I gave him the warning.
How about this?
I made a joke. Just saying, like, hey, I told you not to go in there. And then PJ took it personally. Like, oh, blame it all on me.
Considering
I'm
how
like,
you
I'm not
managed to
blaming you.
beat me last time, I want to see if you've gotten any tougher.
We're settling this right here and now.
Oh,
So don't you
because even I
disappoint.
told him how too.
Got
Like,
it,
oh,
Goku?
I had no issue with the way you roleplayed it, because roleplay will always be first, in my opinion. Because that's the thing that I like the most about D&D. I have no issue with it. Just like, I wish you would have at least consulted above table. Like, you don't have to do it in character, but at least be like, hey, I'm gonna go make this nigga.
I'm not done yet.
And my guy started taking it personally. I'm like, bro, I told you, I have no issue with it. What I got mad at was when you started saying, yeah, fuck everybody else. Fuck all you guys. That shit pissed me.
Tremble in fear.
Yeah.
How about this?
Yeah, EJ took that one thing personally, but I feel
Too
like
strong for me.
generally, like, you're chill with EJ, that character, right?
Yeah, like, canonically, Gray trusts EJ the most out of the entire fucking book.
You guys, okay. This sucks because it's infighting between, it seems to be this group and then the group,
Separate friend groups.
yeah, the other group as well.
Nah, I feel like Kanye's neutral.
Kanye, yeah, no. Kanye, again, he had his reasons to agree with what Ob did. Ob didn't make a... okay. Here's the thing. Because I don't know if you heard when I was talking to Chin about this earlier, Darius. But I said, think about it this way. If Ob had, instead of rushing into battle, had sat down and explained to you why he feels like we should attack, would you have gone with it? And then Kanye said no. Not Kanye, rather, sorry. Chin said no. And then I was like, well, don't you think he knew that? So, feeling like he didn't have a choice, he just went in.
My thing is, if Ob, like I said, I didn't need him to justify it in game. If at least above table he said, I'm gonna go fight him. Because I remember we took the long rest, and then he just starts talking about like, oh, I get up and I start making my way out, and I'm like, oh, maybe he's just gonna go check on the ritual or something.
Yeah.
And the next thing I know, we're in a fight. You're like, roll initiative, and I'm like, what the fuck? I looked away for 1 second.
It wasn't specifically very clear, but he did say, if you remember, he said on his way out, I'm not trying to stealth, so I'm gonna take disadvantage on it.
Yeah, I remember that because that was to wake everyone up.
Yeah, that was to wake everyone up.
And like I said, Gray was up. He just was watching, and I saw them all run out, like him run out, and then a few people else run out, and then I'm like, Gray just canonically is looking like, well, Chin has the fucking amulet. I'm gonna just stay with him in case those tree guys try to touch us in our sleep.
Yeah.
Like I said, next thing I know, you say roll initiative, and I'm like, what the fuck happened?
And even if he felt like he had no decision, it's still worth it to talk about it. So the people that want to make that decision to go with him, they could go. I was contemplating on not going with the dude at all. I was contemplating on just letting them three die, or whoever
was too.
Went out there just die, and I'm just sitting here just chilling in the thing. Because why am I fighting him? I have me as a character have no reason to fight him. Ob is fighting him through suspicion. Malak has not done anything to him. Anything. He didn't attack him. He didn't try to argue with him. Ob was literally the one. Ob was the one aggressing on to Malak, and yet he wants to throw hands with him now. All of a sudden, and even if you say a reason for, or like Ace, a reason to attack Malak was because I got my pinky slashed off. Like, that was a consequence that I made off of eating the apple. That's me. That's my personal choice. It didn't affect no one else. You can't even use that. So if anything,
about that, Gumby, at first you said a finger from each of you.
Yeah.
And then you changed it to just Chin.
Yeah.
I think it throw away my horn.
Not even gonna cap to you, bro. A finger from each of us.
Yeah.
That would have started the fight
That
immediately.
yes, that would have 100% started the fight, and I would have been like, all right, hold on, this guy's a little And what you mean for everyone? I'm the one that bit it. So like, for real though, I know that we're in the Belly of the Beast now.
Oh my
Because of all
god.
the things that were made.
Oh, I'm sorry. No,
And
not
now-
you. This game is so unserious.
Yeah, I don't know.
God.
And now, my character, I literally woke up. I tried to go back to sleep, and now I'm hearing commotion outside. I look out and I run out there, and I see all fighting Barlock. And I'm like, all right, like, what are we doing? So I, compelled, got to go in there and fight, and now I'm in the Belly of the Beast. My character does not like all at all. I can understand why Ix tried attacking me, because I realized that Brother Man was not trying to actually kill me. It's just that he was compelled by some other force. That's understandable. What demon compelled Ob to fight Balak? What midnight creature possessed his body to go and do that? Like, hello?
Ob
My
literally let
character
the silly
does
out,
not
bro.
like that. Literally let the silly out. And I don't think my character would ever want to, like, I mean, of course he's gonna confront him like, hello? What was all that about? You got us in this you got us in this predicament. Why did you fight him? And then he's gonna say, oh, my honor. He killed them dogs. He sacrificed. My father's face.
God.
I remembered my father's face. Like, hello? What do you what? What? Huh? Honor? Your dad's face? Them dogs? Screw them dogs. I ain't gonna say screw with that, but screw them dogs and screw your honor, bro. You got us in here. What is good? What's your honor good for if you screwed us over? Now we gotta dodge stomach acid and whatever feral monsters that are in this thing's belly.
Yo, Gumby, you play Gears of War, right?
Yeah.
I think it was the second one where, like, there's a whole thing with one of the Carmine brothers when he's in the helicopter and they get eaten by that giant worm.
Yeah.
Please,
I remember that too.
Please make it like that. Like, that mission is so cool. I need that nostalgia. I need to feel something in life. Alright. So we're
Hey, man.
mostly done now.
Yeah.
We got all the clothes folded up that needs to be folded up, and then there's just a mess on my couch for everything I have to hang up.
Look, man, I can't wait for my character to be done. My the subclass gummy work and all, so then I can just make that and prepare the epitaph for my current character. Because I could care less if bro dies. I'm trying to get places.
What do you mean by make it like that, by the way?
Like, you remember how there were, like, specific creatures native to the fucking worm that you had to fight?
I forgot about
Yeah,
that.
yeah.
And then there was, like, that whole thing where you have to, like, sprint through shit. So just, like, a series of, like, checks or, like, athletics or checks or shit. Where it's just like, oh, it's like you failed. Haha, you slip and fall into the stomach acid or shit like that. Or, like, shit falling down. Like, rubble from, like, shit that it was eating and shit like that. I said shit. Like, that sentence comprised mainly of the word shit. That was insane.
If we stick around, we'll only be getting in your dad's way.
Is that Krillin's voice actor? That don't sound like him.
This guy's stronger than I thought he'd be. We've lost.
Yo, Jalen, what's the consensus, bro? That don't sound like Krillin, bro.
I think their audio's pitched down.
I can fix that. Hold up.
Sharp and I can't find it.
Man, I hate Elgato software, bro. Here we go.
What time is it? 6:27. I got 3 hours
Here we
until
go,
I
son.
gotta go to work.
Let's finish this someplace
Ah,
else.
Jesus, that was loud as walls. This is why I hate Elgato, bro. Turn that down. Well, yesterday's session was certainly something.
From what I can tell, there's no people or animals near.
Oh yeah, because what's it called? Trigger did have like the really good idea to have like whatever the fuck it's eating from wherever the fuck it's from. I do like that.
It's just like,
Yeah.
I don't know.
It'll
Bellic
be,
was an unknown, bro.
Is this?
If, like, okay,
Hold on.
so my stance was I was gonna take the long rest, right? I was gonna take the entire 8 hours. They would have probably had the summit, and then we would have figured it out from there, right? I wasn't
That's
gonna
what I was planning
actively,
to do.
yeah, I wasn't gonna actively go out and fight with because I needed the long rest, like actually needed the long rest, and he decided to do that, and then obviously I was in the room with you and Darius, and then we had to run out and fight.
You said, sorry, you said you wanted a long rest? I completely like was looking at something else.
No. I'm just saying like before the fight started, I would my goal was to do a long rest and then we figure out after the summit, right? But I wasn't opposed
if you
to
did a
actually
long
fighting
rest,
Balak.
if you guys had taken a long rest and he finished the circle, everything would have changed.
Of course.
Because the circle would have been complete at that point.
Yeah. I don't know if it was a good or bad idea to stop him from
The-
complete
the-
summon, but I'm not gonna lie, it didn't look like it was gonna be good, regardless of if he had a.
The two people that were woken up, the two people that were woken up in the middle of the night during the long rest were woken up, and then they had the option to go back to sleep.
I woke up and just stayed up.
And then you know the
I woke up trying to
dungeon
like
had the
sleep.
shakes, and then you know you couldn't go back to sleep. I don't know, man. It's just
You did kind of just tell us to like walk out the room and roll into the initiative.
it's just.
That too.
Listen.
And
Even
once you
if
said
Balak-
that, I already knew what my choice was. That's why I said it. Yep, and goodbye, and then I went invisible.
Even if his plan had gone 100% the way he wanted it to, I don't know, man. He just didn't look. I was not opposed or against. No, opposed or against. I wasn't for or against fighting Balak. What I needed was a long run. So I didn't really care at that point. Because if our party would have died from the summon, then you know what? Game is game. Honestly. But it just went in a completely different direction. I don't blame Op for what he did. One shit. Honestly. Balak wasn't unknown.
As your character, why wouldn't you oppose? So why wouldn't you oppose what he did?
Why wouldn't I oppose what he did? Number one,
Chopper.
Personally.
Yeah.
Why would he not oppose Ob? Number one, I was on his side on the way is that I didn't trust Balak, but at the same time, I did not trust him, right? Because, you know, above table looked like he was telling the truth, right? So it was just whatever. If his plan had gone the way that he wanted it to, it could have turned out beneficial for the entire party. But at the same time, we don't know if it would have went that way. That's why listen. If we'd have waited, then we would have got that outcome.
That's not
And
Chopper. Chopper saw
we
nothing
didn't.
wrong.
No.
But Chopper didn't see anything wrong, but he didn't trust him regardless. So in
Yeah,
character, you
I
should have been
wasn't.
like,
I
yo,
wasn't
why?
trusting. I wasn't
like,
trusting Balak regardless, bro. But that doesn't mean that
okay, but in
I was
character,
for or against him.
in character, but in your character, your character should have said, yo, like, why are you fighting him out of nowhere? Like, you don't know what he's capable of. Like, yeah, we don't trust him, but like, we have no reason to fight him either.
Yeah,
You know how crazy it is to
I didn't
to
exactly
walk
have
up
that.
on someone, have
I
a
didn't
convo,
exactly have that
go to
option.
sleep.
Remember, Chen, what was the first thing I saw when I walked into that fight?
I'll fight him.
Yeah, fighting who?
Okay,
I have zero context to how the fight started. All
Mullet.
I know is that the fight is happening. So
Me
I
too,
back
which is
my
why
party member.
I had to go. I had to go in the fight.
I
Yeah,
mean, there was only
but-
like
But
one
your character should
real
be opposing
option.
hit. Well, your character should be opposing decision mostly because you are like a playing kind of person. You think he didn't think. You're like, yo, what the hell's going on? And then, well, obviously you can't like, ask that. You just got to go in and fight. But still, like your character should not like this like Ob at all.
There was only one real option, bro, and I just chose to back my party. I didn't. Chopper has zero context to how the fight started. I only went down there, or my token was down there, so I had content for the freaking recording. But my character was back there with you.
Yeah.
I have no context. All I know is that they're fighting now. I don't know how it started,
I know.
so I just backed the party. Why would I ask a question? We're just fighting now.
That's the point. Your character should be opposed to Ob because of his decision. You see,
No,
Ob
nigga,
fight.
I'm
He's the
opposed to
only one
Ballot.
that's fighting.
But I'm not opposed to him
You're-
like enough to fight him actively.
Okay, you're opposing because you don't trust him. Okay, cool. But like, you're willing to just go straight up and fight him without reason, just because you see Ob fighting him for no reason at all, and you don't even know why the reason.
Bob is a party member.
Like, okay, but we had a conversation, and he let us stay in his home. He could have killed us. During the first hour of our sleep. He had all the power to kill us. Yeah, he didn't do that.
After he locked us in there.
Yes, and your character saw that he wasn't he wasn't trying to deceive us or anything like that, and he told us what he was doing and like what he been up to and all that stuff. Your character still doesn't want to like go against Ob at all. Off of the decision he made when you saw
We
him
quite
like
literally
swinging
don't
his
even have
sword.
the time to do that right now.
Okay, this guy's not understanding. Chopper would
Nigga,
not like
what
he
exactly?
did.
What exactly are my options currently?
Your option
Ooh, that was
is
nice.
Your options are to side with Ob for some reason, or have distrust in Ob because of his past actions. And
I don't
and
distrust
that
Ob
that
for
just
what
committed.
he did, bro. Why would I distrust him? I don't know what happened.
Because he
The only two
because he
people
puts
that
the
know
party in jeopardy.
what happened is Ob and who went with him? Elizabeth?
Elizabeth.
I
Those
mean,
are
if
the
you
only
can't pick
two
up
people-
on context clues of he ran out the room early in the middle of the night, and the next thing we know, we're in a fight. I feel like you have no
Of
brain
course,
cells.
obviously. Did he really just do that? Yo! This game is something.
And there were also other things that he did before that, like slicing up.
Yeah.
He ran into a room and sliced up goblins. We tried to make a plan real quick. He just I'm barging in. Well, no, okay, I'm not barging in, but he rolled a nat 20 on stealth and just went in and just killed him. And the other guard that we talked about behind the spiderweb, the magical spiderweb, that was like like very, 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 very strong. He still tried to slice the spiderweb so he could get to him after we tried making a plan.
He even
How
says
can you
something
still-
along the lines of like, "I growl at him." Like that's just wicked.
How can Chopper even have this like any kind of trust in this dude? He's gonna put us in jeopardy, which he just did.
And then we don't know anything, or at least he doesn't know anything. Of course, context clues will give me the small synopsis, but until I ask, or until he asks, nigga, yo, bro is not giving me any time. Okay, either way, until I ask, I won't know, and then I'll make my decision, bro. I'm not gonna
That doesn't make any
distrust
sense,
Ob
but okay,
because of
whatever.
what he did, bro. That's just, oh. It'd be nice if they put this in the tutorial, bro, and I didn't have to figure it out on the fly. Good grief.
Kenya,
What's up?
would you trust your brother with your belongings?
Hell no. That nigga steals.
And why? Oh yeah, because he steals and he destroys things, right?
Yeah, nigga. We've been over this. Yeah.
So
Wait, would you trust who?
My brother.
I asked him, would he trust his brother with his belongings? And he said no, and he said because he steals things and he also destroyed things in the past. So if he's done things to wreck your own belongings and you don't trust him, what makes your character think that you can trust Ab in his actions after he tries to kill things without even asking questions and just going in head
They're,
first?
they're goblins, brother. I wasn't
Nothing else.
regardless. And honestly, what
That-
were they really gonna? What information were they really gonna give us?
That's not the
That
point.
Balak didn't do it for us anyway.
You don't know that.
Exactly.
You don't know.
So
You
now
don't
you're gonna
know.
do you don't know that. Really?
Yes, because that's
To be fair, Shin has
the
been saying
goblins.
that
You
the
don't know what
entire
they could have
time.
had on them, bro. My goodness, this nigga's character is retarded. Oh.
Yeah. Okay, bro.
It's alright, bro. It's alright. You play the game how you want to play the game, bro. Just like how Ab is playing the game how he wants to play the game, running in and killing things.
So what's the
But
issue?
eventually, he's gonna have to pay for that mistake. Either I'm gonna deal that blow to him, Gumby, or Gumby's gonna deal that blow to him. One way or another, he's gonna die.
So you're gonna
And I'm
attack
probably, and I'm
is
about to
what you're
probably
going
knock
to
on
do.
him, or he's gonna,
Then I'm gonna. Everyone else is gonna
if he
have to
keeps,
get.
if he keeps going,
Everyone else is gonna
hungry,
have to intervene.
they could choose to intervene, or they cannot. But I'm gonna have reason, and it's gonna be solid reason too that you literally can't refute.
Okay, Chin, go down that road and see how it goes.
What's it called? In character,
I honestly want to see.
Gray does
I
not
honestly
trust.
want to see you do it.
Gray does
You're,
not
why-
trust.
you're
Bob
you're
why
clearly
does
pressed
Bob
about
has
this nigga,
dragged him
bro,
into
for
two
some
fights.
reason. So
For
I actually
some
do
reason?
want to see you do
Have
it,
you
bro.
not been listening to me this whole time?
Listen, bro, Balak wasn't unknown.
Have you not
enough.
been listening
We've
this whole
been
time?
we've been over this. I wasn't for or against Balak, bro. I didn't trust him at all.
He's an unknown.
I don't regret
He's an
getting into
unknown
the fight
that had
at all.
to not distrust him. Correct?
Just because he wasn't lying doesn't mean you have to trust him now.
He wasn't lying, but he also did things for us. Like he gave us the ring. He
After
gave us
he
the ring
locked
that
us
we
in.
needed, and he could have killed us for destroying the trees. Are we forgetting that? Oh, now we just forgetting that, right?
Given how that fight went, Balak was not. Maybe he could have. Maybe if he was angry, sure. But still not trusting that nigga.
I'm gonna just say it now. Gray will just let Bob die.
That's fine. Are you all right, Jim? What are you eating?
You're not making sense, brother. Are you
How is
hearing
that? How is that not making sense? I have reason to not trust Balak, brother. Why would I?
Just because your reason is because you don't trust him, and that's it. There is no other reason.
Okay.
I gave you reason after
and?
reason after reason why.
That's still not a good reason to trust him. We don't know what would happen if he was successful. He could say anything he wants to.
Okay.
Just because he believes that he's right, and he's not saying wrong things does not mean that it's good. There are plenty of people in history that will say the wrong things with the right mind. Right? They believe what they're doing is correct. Therefore, in their heads, they're not lying. Oh shoot!
Okay.
Cool.
But guess what happened?
What?
I followed him, and now we're in the belly of this hellish beast. So who's in the wrong?
Pauses.
Who's in the wrong?
No one's in the wrong, really.
Who's in the wrong?
I'm not reiterating this, nigga. I'm not gonna lie to you. I've already said unknown or
No one's in the wrong because we're in the belly of the beast. When we could have avoided this situation, we could have avoided this situation. You do realize that, right?
We don't know what would have happened.
How do we not know? We do know.
Nobody does. We actually don't. We don't know what would happen.
To be fair, I feel like even if the ritual would have failed and we still would have had this abomination, we at least would have had time to like try to escape.
Maybe.
Because fighting him put us right directly under where that thing came from. Because even where I was standing, and I was pretty far away from the room, it still had to walk up to me.
And you got to remember that Balak said that we can't be within the grove during the rituals. It interferes with the magic. But even then, we could have been peeping out of the door or something like that. If that thing was summoned, we could have dipped. The thing was complete.
Dipped where?
The treants won't be holding us no more. We out.
Yo, this nigga is spamming that move. Yeah, okay. Alright, that's a retry. Too many unknowns, bro. I'm not really gonna blame him for what he did. It was kind of stupid, but we've all done stupid things. Every single one of us in the party. I didn't even know how to use my character. I didn't even really know how to use my character until last week.
What stupid thing have we done within the party? That I've done in the party. Okay, name it. Name a stupid thing that I've done that cost the party like a lot of things.
I listened to the rat and I was chilling.
Almost died, right?
Yes.
I almost died. Yeah,
rat action, yes.
That is a personal mistake.
If nobody else brings it up, I'm going to.
What's up?
Okay, please bring it up then.
Yo!
You gave away a stopwatch that had time stop.
Oh yeah, that was a given.
Okay,
I wasn't really
but
gonna
he
say
would have
that,
never
but like, yeah, that was a given.
He-
To be fair,
I
he
mean,
didn't
to
know.
be fair,
would
he
have
also
never
didn't.
activated
Yeah,
No
he
one
didn't
knew
know.
what the fuck the watch did.
No one knew what the watch
Darius,
did.
you weren't.
But honestly,
Darius,
like,
you weren't here for that. Darius, you
I
weren't
mean,
here for it.
what
but
was
they
it?
didn't-
EJ was talking about they were waiting until they had identified because they didn't know what it did.
Yeah, but you also weren't here for it. But it was given to him by someone, and basically it was given to EJ, and EJ had like a big thing with it where like they couldn't even comprehend the power that it held. Like it was beyond the scope of their arcane check. So EJ was like, keep that, never fucking get rid of it, keep it with you. And then he got rid of it. And if you remember, while he was giving it away, EJ was like, do not do that, do not do that, do not do that.
No,
But
Okay,
in character, no one knew what it was going to do.
Oh yeah, absolutely.
to be
In
honest.
character, no one knew what it was, but also in character, EJ knew it
They knew it
very
was
important.
valuable. They didn't know what it would do though. Which
exactly.
even then,
You
like I
can't-
still have things in my
bro.
inventory I haven't used because I don't know what the fuck they do.
And bro, you can't say that. I'm at fault. Like that was a major part of like the whole of what happened in that whole thing. When the majorest part of that thing was him starting the combat in the first place. We forget like. Just because I gave the watch, he would have never activated the watch in the first place if we were not fighting him. That's the point.
this nigga still.
Why
mad
is he
about that,
fighting
bro.
him? He's not mad. Why are we fighting him?
Dude, it happened.
This nigga's gonna
Just
keep
get over
doing
it.
the same
I'm not
shit
gonna
this
cap.
whole for the rest of the campaign. I'm gonna get over it. I'm gonna get one over him, bro. I've been telling you.
Yeah, and
If we
then
just continue
everyone else is
doing
they're gonna have to get involved in that, bro. Like what? I'm not gonna let you kill.
No,
Okay. Okay.
sorry.
I'm
Y'all
gonna let
gonna
him
have to
die
pick a side.
personally.
Okay.
Okay,
Y'all
sorry.
have to
Not,
pick
In
a side.
character, he has dragged Gray into fights multiple times.
That's what I'm saying. He's dragged us into fights that we didn't have to fight. How can you side with him?
nigga said, how can I side with him? I'm not siding with him or against him. He's just doing what he thinks his character should do. So I don't have an issue with that.
When I think my character should do it, you shouldn't have an issue, right? When I kill him because he's a liability to the party.
Yeah, okay, bro. I'm not going to let that happen.
So what's the problem with that?
The problem with
And-
that is that
and why not?
you're actively hunting him, and I'm not gonna let you kill him. And then what? Are you gonna kill me next?
And why?
What's to stop you from
If
killing
you're-
anyone else?
You trying to stop me from killing him is literally gonna have to you're gonna have to fight me, which puts you at odds with me. So yes. I'm gonna
Okay,
have to kill
nigga.
you.
Then that's just what's gonna happen then. Like, okay,
Okay.
I will be watching with popcorn. I do not care.
His reasons for doing these things make no sense. He's gotten us into so many things. It makes no sense for us to even trust this guy anymore. Yes, he's the front line. Okay, but that's a player's perspective. From the role play character's perspective,
nigga,
it's
do
like,
what you're
yo.
gonna do, bro.
All right. And if I die, then
Just
I
know
die.
that he's
role
not going.
player.
Just know he's not going down, as long as I'm alive.
And he's gonna have to die too. And I go
Okay.
for you first then. Because like what?
Okay, so in character, why would you go for me first then? Explain it.
Because you're siding with him, and because you're siding with him, you're actually trying to stop me from killing him. Now I gotta kill you too.
Nah, this nigga mad. You know what, Chin? Do what you gonna do,
And
nigga. I
in
don't
character,
care,
you
nigga.
are like the main healer. Like I have healing
am I-
spells, but I want to mainly use them on myself. I have used them mainly on other people though.
Am I wrong?
Do what you're gonna do, Chin. Do just do no, nigga. Do what you're going to do, and stop talking about
As
it.
a
Be
soldier,
about it,
if I
nigga.
see somebody, if
Like,
I'm a
damn.
soldier, right? And if I see
Damn,
someone,
I'm not-
literally just
Nah.
following the whole mission,
I might as well retry.
because he feel like he
Chin.
should be doing this.
How many
For
times
some
do I
reason.
gotta tell you,
And
bro?
I said,
Do
come on, right?
what you're going to do.
After all this time,
All right,
Just do it.
the monster that killed Grandpa
all right.
and the one that destroyed the tournament arena.
Yeah.
Damn, I'm getting cooked. What?
Was me?
What?
I owe this to you, Grace.
All right, yeah.
To beat this guy. No matter what,
This nigga spamming the hell out that move.
I'll have to use every ounce of my energy for the tiniest chance at victory. If I die, I'll see you in the next world. At least I'll get to
Oh, it
apologize.
tracks? That is some actual bum activity.
What's going on?
I'm playing Dragon Ball.
You don't want to know.
Nah. Chin's pressing. He's gonna kill me and then try to kill Ob.
Damn.
That's
crazy.
If that's his goal, then he can certainly try.
Wait, who's trying to?
Cyrus.
Look, I'm not,
You're gonna get bodied, bro. Don't do it.
No, listen.
No.
alright,
He's
yo.
attacking me, brother. I'm not attacking him. Nigga said, "Don't do it." Like
yeah,
it's my choice. Like it's
No,
my choice to get attacked.
No, I'm saying they should not attack you. Like,
No.
I'm not attacking you.
I want him to do it. I will literally never touch this fucking thing.
Stopping me from doing what
Never
I have to
again.
do.
Do what you have to do, nigga. Seriously.
So
I know you will.
I'm not gonna straight up just attack that.
Yes, no, that's what it
Oh, yeah.
sounds like.
I need y'all to
No,
take
see-
it back like 3 steps,
No, it was-
bro.
I have
Take
no
it back
idea what's
where?
happening.
This nigga Chin clearly
I need
pressed
y'all
about
to-
something. If he wants to kill me, then he can try.
Why are we discussing what we're gonna do when the first thing we're gonna do on Saturday is have a conversation in character?
A
Why are we
conversation on
discussing?
we're in
Why
the
are we
belly of the
discussing
beast.
combat?
Yo,
Why are we discussing fighting?
Trust
How
me.
about?
Gummy.
Give me a second.
The
give me a
second it's
How
happening,
about,
he's gonna start screaming about it.
Listen. How about on Saturday, we have the conversation, and then after the conversation, if y'all want to stab each other, then go ahead. But for
Yep.
now, just talking about it and gassing it up doesn't serve any purpose.
I haven't gassed up anything, brother. You've been here for the entire conversation. You started
I'm not
talking
pointing
about
fingers. I'm just saying
hitting,
gas is being lit up.
Now he wants to attack me, bro. If that's what you want to do, Chin, then do what you want to do.
You're retarded because I literally said I'm gonna attack him if he keeps doing the shit that he's been doing. And if you try to stop me, then I'm gonna kill you too. So you have to try to do something first. It's not just me straight up attacking you, but you can't hear because you have like hearing problems, I guess.
Oh, I can't hear. Do what you're gonna do, Chin.
Bro, guys, stop being so aggressive. You guys are good. You guys are both on the same team.
Oh yeah, I was totally for that team thing.
We're family, guys. Big happy family.
It's a game. Like it's actually a game. You know.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Yo, Morpheus.
Clearly,
I'm pretty sure that it's gonna go
seriously,
bad,
then,
regardless.
other
It
people.
can be a game, or like it can be a game, but like if you're
Here
actively
we go.
like
Here we go.
literally,
Look at this, bro.
like if you're actively like what affecting other people's like gameplay because it seems that
If you're
making-
yeah,
and
if you're being malicious,
Yeah.
yeah, I can see what you're saying. But like, I don't think anybody's being malicious, dude.
it's not about the malicious intent. You probably don't have evil intent in what you do, but there are consequences to your actions, and I have to suffer for them because of this shit.
Oh no, yeah. If you're mad about my character deciding to start this fight, I don't care. Yeah, no, that's fine. You can
Yes.
you can kill my character, but like my character would do what I would, and if you think it's me the person, I'll do better to convince you it's my character.
Okay, so answer me this: why the hell is okay? Why did Ob even try to no what? Why did he raise his sword against Bala in the first place?
So so do you want me to just tell you directly, or do you
Yeah,
want
just
me
tell me
to?
straight up, bro.
Yeah, so Ob's Ob is like was trained by a sword master. And this person was a like disgusting, deformed, like salamander person, right? And their whole background was they were a master because they had fucked up and like just been a like wandering swordsman, and then they got turned into a fucking salamander, and they couldn't use their swords anymore. My guy, I get trained by this guy, and this guy dies of old age, and like
Damn.
that's where I take my oath. Is he passes it on to me and tells me to do better than him and to not betray himself, and like not to betray what the teachings of the order. I can send the oath as well, or the tenets, the code. Yeah, but my character follows that code, or I try to the best I can. And this guy specifically is like intentionally evil and doesn't care and is self-serving, and that goes against my code. And my character was already very conflicted by this, and then I had some weird spiritual dream of my master, it saying that this is against, clearly, you have to know this is against what is right. It's unnatural. It's because the guy's like manipulating corpses and fucking with souls. It's like corrupted to the core. It's like an evil. It's a fundamentally evil practice.
Okay, you have a code of honor. You stick to that code of honor.
Yep.
Up until the end.
Even if it kills me.
Yeah. And you sense that he was evil. What evil things did he do other than experiment with corpses and recreate amalgamations, or create amalgamations out of them to try and resurrect his buddies?
Yeah, so basically what he's doing is like he's corrupting things around him so that he can get his selfish end to revive his friends. Ob doesn't think that the value of these people's lives is like they died, and they like their death should be honored. Like they should be remembered for their death, right? So I think it's wrong to bring these people back in the first place. I think that's a violation.
Do you want me to tell you what these creatures are, by the way?
What?
Yeah, the gibbering creatures are amalgamations of multiple dragon wormlings, kind of stitched together in one summoning ritual. And yeah. So every time he fucks up, he's basically killing a few wormlings.
What happened is
pulling them from the magical plane into the material plane.
He's so fucked up. He got a bunch of fucking wormlings, does these experiments on them, and they die, and then he uses their corpses again in the ritual. That's why he has so many fucking dragon scales. So he summons them and kills them.
No. Every time he fails, he doesn't know what he's doing. He's not placing a dragon in the middle of the circle. What's happening is that he's pulling on the magic to try to summon a dragon, right?
Mm-hmm.
And the failure, the result, is a few dragon wormlings, because they're small, being pulled together into one body, and then you get the mishmash of the gibbering out there.
Yeah, so he's making those things. That thing is evil, but he's also trying to bring back his friends.
Okay, but those
you know the dog from Fullmetal Alchemist,
Oh my
Uh,
god.
Yeah, I do.
he's basically doing that with a bunch of baby dragons, but like horrendously uglier, and they can't speak.
Okay. So he's doing that. Clearly evil, obviously. But
Yes.
Why, but how is that affecting? It's the kind of evil that's like, okay, he's weird, but he's not gonna do nothing to us, and he's gonna
Oh
give
no,
us cool
no,
stuff.
yeah, no. So that's the first thing. Okay, the second thing.
That's just a difference in the honor of your characters. Some characters are good and they
Yeah.
want to do good things.
Yeah, some
Okay,
people
but-
think it's dishonorable if you stab somebody in the back, right? But like realistically, it doesn't matter if you stab somebody in the front or the back. And there's some places where actually stabbing people from the back is like a cool thing, right? And it's actually a sign of like prideful, that you can be prideful that enemies will never see you, right? There's different value systems, and mine values the flow and like preservation and like the natural tranquility of life, right? And that thing, that's the opposite of it. It's like it's stagnant. It's like stagnant and rotting. That's what that does to like the soul and the flow of energy. Is it pulls it back, and so it's like it's all evil. Like, and my character can decide to kill himself over it.
My thing is like, you're in a party. It's not just you here, brother.
Mm-hmm.
You understand that, right? So
Oh,
why
yeah.
are you trying to us just because of your morals? Because you're
Chin, let me ask you something. Is there anything that you as a person, if you like as a human being, you like Chen, if you were to see it happening, you would not be able to allow it to continue happening?
I would, and yes.
Okay. Now, what if you're hanging out with your friends and you see that thing, that horrendous thing that bothers you to your core, and after you do it, your friends are like, "Yo, bro, why'd you pull us into that fight?"
Okay, but here's the thing about that, though, right? Are we in a lawless land? Are we in a dungeon with creepy crawlies and things trying to kill us all the time?
Yes.
Yeah.
Me and my friends are in a dungeon full of things, creepy crawly critters and mind flayers, and like a whole bunch of things trying to kill us all the time. And I have to decide whether or not, like, there's something that is going on that I morally wouldn't allow to happen. So I would just drag us all into a fight.
No. This is
all I'm saying is if you saw Diddy down there in the dungeon, you would fight him.
I wouldn't. What the fuck?
I would
That got nothing to do with me.
Okay. In the dungeons, if I saw Diddy, yeah, but Diddy's not a druid. Diddy is not some guy that's.
Diddy is a druid, actually. Diddy did multi-class into druid. Yeah.
Diddy is not the big bad evil guy.
To be fair, he was a druid. That nigga stopped being a druid a long time ago.
That's what I'm saying.
So
look, right? Look.
Yeah.
My problem is like we were not trying to fight him at all. We talked. We were
one of you decided not to fight you at all. It's fine. You could have walked away from the fight, and that would have been your character. But you would have been a fucking coward. Because you're being a coward by not fighting him, even though you know he's doing something evil. I'm not a coward. I'm not a coward. My character's not a coward. Not being a coward.
It's just because I don't want to pick a fight with him after I had a conversation with him where it went well and he said that he was going to give us cool shit after the ritual and he was going to retire.
Yeah, the Banshee said he was going to give you cool shit. It was a lie. These people lie because they're evil.
They gave me an amulet that allowed us safe passage through the damn citadel.
And they took your fucking watch that could cast time stop. Do you not remember that part?
I did not know that it had time stop on it.
They manipulated. Yes, they manipulated it from you.
It was not manipulated. She said, "Oh, you have something shiny for the amulet that we were trying to get." And I said, "Okay, let's get it." It was clearly of some kind of importance, and I didn't.
It was just a misunderstanding with the Banshee. Then I'm glad we can clear that up. Just a misunderstanding.
It was not a misunderstanding.
They stole it from you. They stole it from you.
That wasn't stolen. That was a legitimate
I
trade.
gave it up. I was under no.
It's like a leprechaun, dude. It's trying to get shit from you. It's greedy. This is the whole point.
It says, "Hey, no, I had the choice to give it up," and I said, "Hey, well,
for sure.
People try to get the amulet. Okay, look, I'm gonna trade this. I don't know what the hell it does. People told me not to use it for some reason. I don't really care. I have no use in it, so I've never used it, and I'm probably never gonna use it because I don't know what it is. So I give it up, and then boom.
Yeah, I know. I'm just saying. it's because they are like these things. I don't think they're good things. Like I don't think these are good things to do deals with. They're
So
deals
that
with the
justifies
devil.
you to go up and fight Bala?
No, I did. I did listen to you guys and I talked it out. But then I had a fucking moral. I had a moral intervention, and that's just how it's how it happens. And I responded in that way.
You
What,
woke up and chose violence. You literally woke
yes,
up from a
yeah,
dream
I
and
did.
chose violence.
Yeah, yeah. Because I didn't have any faith in any of you that you would do anything moral. Because all of you wanted to work with these things.
So your moral, your honor code. So what if something like that happens
Making
again and
assumptions, brother.
we all TPK off of that? Just because of your moral code got broken and you have no understanding of anyone around you, because maybe we could have resolved this situation.
I definitely do have understanding of people around me.
You do not have an understanding whatsoever.
Okay.
You have, in character, you have not talked to my character except the one time where you said, "Oh, you want to kill Dern too."
Okay, all you've
And I
done
didn't
is
even
fucking
get a chance
stand
to
in the
say,
back
"No,
and try
I
and
don't
steal
wanna
shit.
kill him."
You have no understanding of your party members. We did not want to fight. No one wanted to fight. You were the only one that wanted to fight.
You're saying I'm not talking, and you're not talking. What's the problem? I don't understand. Do I have a tumor in my brain that I'm not getting? What's the point?
You are not understanding
I haven't
that we
gotten
do
a
not want
chance
to
to
fight.
talk.
We do not want to fight. You wanted to fight. We fought
Yes.
because of you, and now we're in the belly of the beast, of Satan's little pet. You
Yeah,
don't see anything wrong with that?
it's consequences.
Your consequences cause us all. I mean, your actions have consequences for us all.
And the actions that you have chosen to do as a player, which are fine, have led to this. Yes, this is my this is how I'm dealing with it. Yeah.
No, my watch would have never gotten activated by Bollock if you never chose to fight him. You realize that, right? Am I correct?
What do you want me to? What do you want me to live in hypotheticals? Balak could have pulled out a fucking Uzi and gunned us all down in our sleep. Anything could have happened.
That's why you fought him to begin with, from a hypothetical. And you came up in your own mind. That's my problem. You had an idea. You went with that idea. Not to anyone, and now we all have to suffer from your actions.
See, this is the problem
What do you want me to do?
This is the problem with hypotheticals, is that when I say that everyone had a part to play, I do mean that everyone had a part to play. Because you saying, oh, if you didn't attack him, then he wouldn't have used my stopwatch. But if you didn't give him the stopwatch and he attacked them, then the attack would have gone. Then the attack would have succeeded, and the thing would have got summoned.
Would have been
so
great.
Like, it works both ways, which is why pointing the finger like this doesn't work. Now here's the thing, right? Because I feel like the Balak, him going for Balak, was fine. Genuinely, it made sense in character. It made sense for the story. But I feel like you have resentment built up as a player over time, and you're not addressing the actual things that bother you. And this is just like the penultimate moment. Now, what I would like you to talk about is the other things that you brought up earlier, because those things make a little more sense.
What?
The murder hobo shit.
Oh, brother man.
Now, if you could also like chill out and try to discuss it a little more calmly, I'd appreciate that, because I'm working on the map right now. Thank you.
I think your character's a murder hobo because you have tried to kill multiple things multiple times. When us as a party tried to make up a plan. Point in case, when that guard was behind the spiderweb, we were trying to come up with a plan to try and restrain him, not knowing if the spiderweb was fortified or whatever. And you ran in there with your blade, trying to stab it. You bounce off the spiderweb, cool.
Yeah.
And then you try to hit the spiderweb right after. After him looking at you dead in his face, while you try to like kill him.
Yeah.
If Gumby did not want, if Gumby role played it correctly, he would have never let us through. Because why would he do that? You tried to kill him. That's 1 point to not trust us at all. Correct?
What? That's 1 point to what?
That's one reason to not trust us at all. The guard, correct?
Yeah, probably, yeah.
So that's one action that.
Yeah, I also apologize when he wasn't aggressive. I mean, there's what.
Okay, and there was other signs like the goblins, which probably didn't really do anything most likely. But still, we were gonna come up with a plan. We heard goblins in there. We were gonna bust in there and then like restrain them. You said nah.
I don't think he's
It-
I don't think he's articulating his problem with it properly. Because right now you could explain why you did that in character, right? And
Yeah, I
that's
don't think
what
it's
you're
gonna be
do.
a. Yeah.
But he's not articulating his problem with it properly. I think his problem with it and Darius's problem with it was that they were mid coming up with a plan, and then you said out loud, "I don't care," and then you said, "I'm going in," which a few people remember.
Yeah, no, I definitely probably said that. Yeah, I don't. Yeah.
Which is like
You said it with the guard as well.
Which is like that's the point that I can kind of see why, as a party, they would be upset when they're trying to come up with a plan and then one player goes, "I don't care," and then they go in. It's like it's not even that like you did your own thing; it's that you kind of showed disregard for what they were doing.
And this goes back to the play with the balancing.
I'll admit that I can be better, and I don't think that I don't remember. Isn't it actually recorded? We could watch that because I don't remember what was happening. But that was.
I record every single second.
It's recorded, so like, do we want to go back through fucking evidence and like?
I'm just saying, like,
I'm saying if that's what we want to do, that's fine. But I'm asking if that's what we want to do.
We could do. I'm totally fine with doing that. I'm saying like I don't know how I was wrong there, but like clearly if it's a problem, I need to address it. So that that's what I'm trying to say. It's like if it's a problem, it's a problem. So
do you?
Fair
Okay,
enough.
from what I just explained, do you